Hi, my name is Trang. I'm the Vice President of Talent Management Team in AIESEC at Hanoi. This is a 3-minute clip for the MCVP application form. And the first question is about the motivation, the contribution, and my expectation. When it comes to motivation, I decided to apply for MCVP position because of 3 main points. The first one, working for MC is totally relevant to my career orientations and relevant to my future reasons. I want to work. I can work in the field that I love and I still contribute to the society and contribute to the organizations that I love. The second point is that this is a great challenge and very hard challenge, very great chance and big challenge that I can help me to overcome my fears and my uncertainties about my limits. And the last one, when working in the EB team and have chance to work with MC, I see some kind of like the room for improvement when MC work and the MC and MC connection that I want to apply to enhance it to some extent. And about my contributions, if I am chosen as an MCVP, I will contribute to the implementation of AIESEC experience, high quality AIESEC experience, by continuing to build the process of talent management and cooperating with MCVPs to boost the exchange understanding, the numbers of members go for exchange, and the exchange quality in AIESEC Vietnam. That is one point. And the second point is if I am chosen as an MCVP, I can contribute to the united MC team. I can contribute to the image of MC team in AIESEC Vietnam with my strong spirit, my strong team spirit, and my ability to connect other people. So my expectation, to be honest, there's a lot of expectation for this position, for this experience. However, the most important one is that I hope that I can overcome all the fears and I can overcome all the fears and uncertainties inside about my limits. So that is something about the first questions, connect other people. The second question is about my biggest failure and my biggest achievement in AIESEC so far. Yes, and the lesson that I can learn from that one. So I would like to talk about my biggest failure first, because thanks to it, I did learn a lot and achieve something more later. And when becoming a VPTM from zero, I start stepping to the first step of the leadership ladder, and I also met my first and also the biggest failure up to now is the talent that is about the team management in terms of member empowerment and member coaching. I could raise the spirit among my members. However, it could not be long term because it did not come from their truly feeling for empowerment. My member at that time, most of them are oldies, are old members, and they have more experience than me. But it also does not mean that they can work. Does not mean that they can work properly without the coaching from the leaders. Because I like these two things, so the performance of my team was not as good as we expected at the first time. However, when it comes to thanks to the conference, when I share with my members, when I share with my college, other PPTMs, other people, sharing alumni with my leaders, I found out the answer for my mistake. And talking about the achievement in the second half of my term, I would like to say that my biggest achievement is that I can leave something. I can leave something for my very next generation. Withdrawing the lessons from the first half of my term. I spend time talking, sharing, coaching, empowering my members, and doing the transition for my members very soon, so that they have a better AIESEC understanding, they have more empowerment and more ownership for the work they do in AIESEC. And of course also standardizing the process for all the talent management in my LC and for the program that we're running in LC. So until now I can say that my members have very good understanding of AIESEC and much better than me before, and they also can promise a better term, the greater term in the next generations. The lesson that I can learn from my biggest failure and achievement, there are two things that I can learn from here. The first one is about the team management. Just like a mother, when you have a children, your focus is your children. When you become a leader, your focus is your member, and your responsibility is not taking all the job, taking charge of everything, but your responsibility is understanding your members, guiding them, empowering them, and coaching them so that they go in the right way and they can define their AIESEC way, AIESEC life, AIESEC experience. And the second part that I can learn, the lesson I can learn from these two biggest failures and achievement is that the value of activating, the value of acting sustainably. Yeah, when doing the transitions, I really can see that the importance of this value to the organizations, and I learned a lot from that. And that's the second question. The last question is about our relevance for Vietnam and our relevance for Vietnam and what can do more to enhance this relevance. In my opinion, AIESEC in Vietnam is a relevant organization for Vietnam for two main points I want to mention here. The first point is that AIESEC is relevant and important for development of Vietnam in Vietnam country. It is undeniable that nowadays there have been more and more the international organization, student club or skill training center or the traveling or internship agencies appearing and providing the young people in Vietnam the chance to expose to the world and the chance to expose to the real experience. However, we not just stop in the developing the excellent individual that is do something for their career, for their own. We want to develop the individual, the excellent individual who can do something to devote to the society, can change something about their community and their country as well. So for this point, AIESEC has just indicated and has just pointed out the way that we develop the young people who can be the train, who can become the train agent to make this impact on society, who can train their community and do something to make this country better. So AIESEC is relevant for Vietnam. The second point that I want to mention is that in recent years, the cultural exposure of Vietnam and the connection between Vietnam and the world is much better than ever before. However, among the young people, even though we have a lot of international organizations and we have lots of kind of like the Congress, the International Congress for Youth. However, it's not very systematic and it's not wide and systematic among youth in Vietnam. So AIESEC, together with a lot of international organizations, other international organizations, we give the young people a more professional, a more sustainable way and long-term way to get exposed to the world and have the cultural exposure, cultural understanding between Vietnam and other countries, and that says something about the second part. What can we do more to enhance this relevance? My suggestion is not just about some project that we go to educating or promoting. We also need to have voluntary activities to get the direct exposure to the social issue around our community.